rule of 6 comes into force tomorrow, but will it be enough to stop a second wave?
With Lucrezia Millarini.
Good evening. From the beaches to the bars, people have been gathering across the country to take advantage of what many feel might be their last weekend of freedom. There are just hours to go until the so-called rule of 6 comes into force, stopping large gatherings. But scientists warn that on its own, it will do little to stop a second wave. Well, for the third day in a row, the number of new daily coronavirus cases has reached more than 3,000. Richard Pallow reports. Well, let's take a look in more detail about how the new rule of 6 restrictions will work from tomorrow. Moving on to other news now, the Justice Secretary has said he will resign if the government breaks the law in a way he finds unacceptable by overriding the withdrawal agreement. Robert Buckland insisted the UK would not get to that point, but the introduction of legislation this week that seeks to do that has angered ministers in Ireland. The Irish Foreign Affairs Minister warned Boris Johnson's plans risk damaging both economies and also trust. Well, the Justice Secretary in a difficult position.
Yes,
And normally Irish ministers also making their anger known.
Yes, Ireland has a great deal to lose.
All right, Romilly, thank you. Now, for many mums-to-be during the pandemic, going to hospital without loved ones has been a major cause of anxiety. Restrictions have meant pregnant women have been unable to have partners with them at scans and even during labour. Well, now a group of MPs has written to all NHS trusts, calling on them to lift the guidance and stop further heartache. Martin Stew has more. Well, the pandemic has forced classrooms all over the world to close, and in South Africa, the head teacher of a school for children with disabilities is going to extraordinary lengths to support her students at home. For them, school isn't just a place to learn, it is also a lifeline in so many ways. Geraint Vincent reports. At least 33 people have died in wildfires burning along much of America's west coast. Lewis Hamilton has won the Tuscan Grand Prix at Mugello to extend his lead in the championship standings. But the race, new to the Formula One calendar, will be remembered for some spectacular crashes that decimated the field. Chris Scudder was watching. Football, there were 2 more Premier League games today on the first weekend of the new season. Everton. And finally, a 6-year-old girl doing a charity challenge inspired by Wonder Woman has been surprised by none other than the star herself. Carmela Chillery-Watson has a rare muscle-wasting condition. She is walking 300 kilometres in 30 days. And now actor Gal Gadot, who plays the superhero on the big screen, has sent a special message to her real-life Wonder Girl. Mark McQuillan has more. Brilliant. That is it. I'm back with the late news at just after 10. Until then, have a great evening. Bye-bye.